welcome to another episode of Kittens Adventures. We are currently in London because we are on our way to Heathrow Airport, well, Heathrow Terminal 5, and we're going to go to the Thistle. And this is the start of Kittens' big American adventure. So this is the first time actually that I have caught the Heathrow Express. Looks alright actually. There we go, got our own little drinks dispenser thing. Hold our drinks in there. TV there. It looks quite nice though actually. And this will take me straight to Terminal 5 where I can hopefully find the pods and get over to the Thistle. But basically just because I just wanted to show you guys the Heathrow Express going straight to Terminal 5, but yeah, so this is the start of Kittens' big American adventure. But for now I will bid you all adieu. You guys take care and we'll see you guys in the next video. Well, hello and welcome back to a further bit of Kittens Adventures on Kittens' big American adventure. So now we are heading to the pods. Now, I mentioned about the pods earlier when we were on the Heathrow Express, but now we have found them. There they are. So basically we're going to take one of these and we're going to take this to the Thistle. So here we go, let's see if we can work this one out. It's about £7 or £8, but you pay that when you get to the hotel. Okay, so touch the screen to start, shall we? So we want Station B because we're staying at the Thistle. As you can see it says Thistle. So we touch Station B. Are you going to Pod Park Station B? Is that okay? That is okay. Okay, look at this. Now we're going to board. Here we go. This is cool. Right. Let's just get yourself sorted. And sat down. It's good because it won't leave until you are ready, which is just as well because it always seems to take me a little while. Okay. And now we can have. Yep, close the doors. So we'll close the doors now. The doors will now close, and then we simply just press the start button, and then this will take us to Station B, which is basically where we need to be. So here we go. Quite nice and simple. So at least with the lifts, you know, they can. Yeah, with the lifts at Heathrow at Terminal 5, we had to. They were automatic. So we have to wait a little bit for them, but thankfully they came. Yeah, managed to find our way. So here we are. So here we are now in the pod. It's a bit of a bumpy ride. That's what I've been. But I mean, you get to have a brief thing of it. I'll do more of another video because we'll be catching a pod again to go to Terminal 5. The other thing I found out as well here, you can actually get a free ticket to take you to Terminal 3, 2, 1, wherever you're going, when you reach one of the terminals, which is fantastic, which is ideal, especially if you're at Terminal 5 and you gotta get to Terminal 3, because if anyone knows, Heathrow is one big freaking airport. So there we go guys. As you see, it's night time now, so you can't really see a great deal. I mean, you can see a few planes and that. I can see a bit more than I think actually. But yeah, this is cool though. I mean, this is going to take me to Station B, which is absolutely fantastic. It takes about 5 minutes to get to the Thistle. Well, I get to Station B and then basically you got to go over to the metal gates and press the call button. According to the website, so far so good. So we'll find out what happens. I mean, if I can't get in the Thistle, it looks like I'm sleeping in the car park. But we'll see what happens. Right guys, so basically, as you can tell, this is very bumpy. But at least this is a cheaper alternative than getting a taxi from Paddington, which I have done before now, to the Thistle. That was about a 70 quid ride in a typical London taxi. Yes, a lot of money. So, sod that. Not doing that this time round, obviously. Found out about the pod, and it's about 7 or 8 quid for the pod. Train ticket was about £100. That was Stonehouse to Terminal 5 at Heathrow, so you know, otherwise it would have been about 60 quid, you know, for me train for a single, and then another 60-70 quid basically just to get to the Thistle. So I've saved a little bit of money, so it's all good. You can see behind. You can see basically it's the traffic going over there. This thing here actually, I mean, it's so much similar to being in a taxi in a way. Just like there's no driver and you are literally being transported by a robot, by a machine, if you will, I suppose. You know, this is the future. This is what I need to get, is a self-driving car. This would be great. Just sit in it and just say, take me to work, take me to Bristol, take me to this place, that place. That'd be amazing. I mean, it'd be worth the money in the long run. Save a lot on taxi fares, I'll tell you that. Well, so I'm going to well, sit back, enjoy the rest of the journey. You guys can have a little look at the pod again. You know, it's spacious, so you can get quite a few people here. But as I did say, it's a bit of a bumpy ride, but you can get over the bumps and that. I mean, it's not so bad. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you for a little bit. I'm going to bid you all adieu, and so we might have another cheeky video a little bit later on once we actually get inside the Thistle. Alright guys, everyone take care, bid you all adieu, and we will see you in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that crazy shit. Hello and welcome to another episode of Kidney's Adventures. This is all a part of Kidney's big American adventure. So we have just checked out the Thistle. We're now going to go over to the pods and take the pods over to Heathrow. So here we go. So basically, yeah, the other thing that I found interesting was for the pods is a completely different entrance. So beforehand, when I came here before, I came in a car. So obviously, we're at the other end of the place. So basically, when you get the pod, you'll be coming through a different way, and you'll be right in the back of the hotel, basically. But once you get into, past the gate, which you'll see momentarily, basically what you will see these little things on the path. There you go. You see those? You can just literally follow it round, and that will take you to where we need to be, which will be the gates. As you can see, this little car park, basically. That's all it is. But yeah, there we go. See me for a minute. So there we go, guys. We are off to the pods. So basically, to get one of these pods, you go to the reception at the Thistle and you ask them. It costs you £8, and they'll give you a little code for the gate. You put it into the gate, the 4-digit code, followed by the hash, and the gate should open. To get to Heathrow, what you need to do is you need to go to Station B. So, which is quite close, as you saw in the previous video. So there we go, we're coming to the gate. I'm going to put the code in and do all that, and we'll be back with you. So I'm going to put you on pause for 2 seconds. Okay guys, we have got through the gates, put the code in. As I said, just a 4-digit code, followed by the hash key, and then you get into the car park. So basically, this is what we're going to do. So we take this over to Station B, and it's really easy. As soon as you get in through the gates, you can see Station B straight away. So it's nice and easy. You'll even see a sign as well saying Station B, so you can't miss it. The other thing as well, see planes coming through. There it is. So you can see how close we are to the airport. There we go. So Station B, as I said, costs £8 to do it, and it's ideal. This. There we go. So let's go into Station B. On this round. Like that. Can experience heavy demand. Okay. So we'll just have to wait for.
Please use another bay.
I have to use another bay, basically. So we'll have to just wait. So we'll just have to wait for it to arrive. So basically, I'll wait. Oh, there's one coming now, actually. But we'll just do it now then. So again, we got the touch screen. So you press the touch screen,
Where do you want to go?
tell you where you want to go. So we do Terminal
You're
5.
going to Terminal 5. Is that okay?
And you actually just press the
Please let
OK.
people off the pod before you get in. Your pod is going to Terminal 5.
There we go. And then we can just literally step into the pod, as we did earlier, to get to here. There we go, guys. Oh, down we go. Okay. Obviously, close the doors. So now we are ready to leave. Takes about 5 minutes to get there, which is ideal. It's living great. And so basically, when you're ready to start, you just hit the start button as we did earlier on. So there we go. Let's press the start button, and we'll get over to Heathrow. It wasn't too bad of a wait, really, was it, guys? You know, so, but at least we're here. We're in a pod, and off we go. At least this way you'll be able to see a little bit more of what's about as well, which would be nice. Tell you something, this is so simple and so great. I mean, like I said, £8, so much cheaper. So literally, you just get a train. Well, that's what I did anyway. I mean, I got a train to Paddington, then I caught the Heathrow Express to the Heathrow Terminal 5, and then basically you follow the signs, come up into the lift, up to level 2 in the parking. You'll find the pod parking. And once you find that, you'll find the station you need to be able to get into one of these pods, which will then take you to either Terminal 5 or it will take you to the Thistle, whichever you decide. But it's nice, like I said earlier, we have a video, it's nice, spacious, and this is, really nice. You get another shot of the pod there. It's basically what I'm in, one of those. See part of the airport there. There's another pod coming up. I mean, this is amazing, really, though. I mean, it's so good. I mean, it's ingenuity, it really is. Whoever thought this up is a genius. See, there's another track there, so. Off we go. So you can see the main roads there. We're getting closer and closer now to Heathrow. The other thing I mentioned earlier is that we get once you get to Terminal 5, you pay for it. You pay for your train ticket. There's actually a machine which allows you to get free access to the other terminals once you get into Terminal 5. And I'd imagine it's likewise for all the rest of them. So at least that way, if you aren't at Terminal 5 for your plane, at least you can go back on the Heathrow Express. It's not going to cost you any extra, and at least you can get to your terminal you need to be at, which is fantastic. I mean, I only found that one out last night when I saw the machine, and as you can tell, this is quite bumpy. But I'm not going to complain, really. This is smart, this is. It's nice though. I mean, just chill out, sit back, enjoy the ride. And I mean, because previously, I've just taken a bus over to Heathrow, which is fine and all that. I mean, but this is a completely brand new experience. I mean, the bus is cheaper, admittedly. I mean, it's a couple of quid on the bus to Heathrow. You get the timetables from the Thistle reception. But and likewise with this, you pay for the pod at the reception. Like I said, £8, so it's not too bad. It's a brand new, completely different experience. And to be fair, I mean, next time I come to Heathrow and do whatever trip I'm doing, I think I'll just use the pod from now on. Just get the train basically, Paddington, Heathrow Express, get the pod. Happy days, really. So we're flying with Delta, so basically you'll have to find the Delta bit. So we'll be doing that shortly. Another pod. So here we go, guys, we are now at Heathrow. Excellent stuff, eh? Right. So just going to park us up outside the Heathrow terminal at Terminal 5. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? That's a door-to-door service. Cannot complain. It's going to park up in one of these little docks here in a minute, which is fantastic. Little TV up there actually, just noticed. So I'm guessing that, I think that was showing me probably the route. Just literally saying, almost there. And thank you for using it. Here we go guys, we are here. Back at Heathrow and at Terminal 5. Easy as that. And then literally, doors automatically open, or if they don't, you can press the open door. Right. So let's get out of here. There we go. And simple as that. And then you are in the car park. Basically, you got to follow those signs and then take it to the lift. I'm going to do what I need to do. So I will see you guys again in the next video. I'll bid you all adieu. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that crazy shit, and we'll see you in the next one.